Like Ghanaian alone, outside Ghana, in America, in Europe, UK, Belgium, Germany, who are all over, in Hong Kong, Japan, all over the world, Indonesia. Ghanaian alone, outside his country, they are also called diaspora. I am part of this. That's diaspora also. You know how much we send back to Ghana? You know how much we send back to Ghana every year? Billions of dollars. Because we want to build. We send money to build. We send money to our family to feed our family. We send money to boost our businesses. Welcome back to AfrigaZone, wonderful people of the diaspora and the diaspora. My name is Raphael. AfrigaZone, for Africa to win. Yes, in this video, you are going to hear and you are going to have my take on what is happening in the diaspora, the latest. That's what we do here on AfrigaZone channel. Specifically, in this video, you are going to have my take and my reaction on what happened recently in Ghana among the diaspora. And this has been projected on social media. Here on AfrigaZone, we talk about the diaspora. We talk about the return back home to Africa, the movement back to Africa. And on this specific channel, I myself, I am on course of returning home, returning back to the motherland. I talk about the transition. I talk about beyond the transition. After you have made the return, how do you sustain yourself financially? How do you sustain yourself with income? And what are the sectors of investment, especially as I'm returning to Ghana and the whole of Africa? Thank you again for clicking on this video. And yes, let's jump right into the point after this. Thank you for tuning. Wonderful people of the diaspora and the diaspora. What has happened in Cape Coast with the results and via the video that has been circulating? There are so many versions out there, but thank God, I always say that the truth will always come out. And there has been also so many reactions on the social media, and especially with GoBlack to Africa, with a brother of another mother, GoBlack to Africa, and then also there's a reaction from Leslie Jones. I think her channel is iamlesliejones, a wonderful lady who has relocated to Ghana from the United States. They're doing business. And then also, just this morning, I just watched the reaction of Michelle Mazel from her channel. She did a great and a wonderful featuring and analogical and logical job by putting out this video. The movement is real. The movement back to Africa is real. But the movement, it is not without challenge. The Back to Africa movement is not without challenge. First, I want to give a shout out to Michelle Mazel again. And I want to give a shout out to GoBlack to Africa. When he first circulated the video last week, sometime, few days ago, he came back again, has interviewed one of the responsible member of the community of the African Hebrew community, and one of the streaming live, and we have to watch those things before, or we have to always hear the other side of the story before we make a judgment. We cannot just jump into a judgment. When it comes to one of the sisters who relocated to Ghana, her name is Leslie Jones. I realized that I watched her video a couple times, and then and I once commented on one of her video. This lady complains too much. She can complain whether the thing is positive or negative. And then for her, you could really have intuition. You could really see from behind the scene that that's her nature. That's her nature. Whenever you move to a country, a new country or another country, there are laws in the lands. And no matter where you come from, whether you come from the Western world, whether you come from United States of America or Europe or whatever, one of the richest country, one of the developed country, you must make sure that you don't import the same behavior or the same rule of law, from one country and to another. That will not work. You have to be able to make your research. You have to be able to understand how things work, where you are going. The return back home, back to Africa movement, back to Africa revolution, it's young, and it's not going to be without challenge. Regarding Leslie Jones, my reaction to her is that she has kind of like history, some of the story posted that she was frustrated from, and especially with the dealings, with the lands, and then with lands dealings in Ghana, with family, with the seller, all these kind of things going on, and that has caused her to be so frustrated, regarding the process, or in terms of the process. I understand that, she decided to relocate to make business, and then she's part of the diaspora. Man, she had to be able to choose the right word. When you go into a situation where you are not satisfied with the results, you are not satisfied with the dealings, you are not satisfied with what is going on, make sure that you don't generalize everything. I've been in the United States, for about 20 years. But I have been in the Western world for about 26 years because I have done Europe also for many years before coming to America. My children are born here in the United States. My wife and I, we have been living here. When we are talking about the diaspora returning back home, because we understand that the motherlands, that's where we come from. And we must make sure that even we, the autochthones, we who are born there, are left at the age of barely 18. Actually, I spent my life in the United States even more than I spent my years of my life in Africa. Despite that, every year I go back and forth. There are challenges. Even just recently, before I returned from the last summer, 2022, in August, I have given money to somebody to work on my land. Until now, the work has not been done. And the guy is able. And we understand the condition. We understand the people that we are dealing with. We understand the ethics with everything that is going on. But I cannot generalize everything. I have found good people, even with my absence. Me being not in Ghana, things were done completely. So I cannot use this person's behavior and then I project it on everybody. That is called generalizing, everything or the experience that I have. In her frustration, in the past frustration, in one of her video, she called Africa third world country. She called Ghana third world country. That's the way the things are done over there. Ghana is we no longer third country. Most of the African countries are no longer third countries. We are developing countries. We are past the stage of third world countries. Not because the media are saying so. So because of your frustration, because you were frustrated with your seller, the dealings of with you regarding your lands, and all of a sudden Ghana has become a third world country. This should not be so. In this case pertaining to American property, American results, all of a sudden she put on injustice in Ghana. Lands or home or house has been taken from an African American in the diaspora. I was born in Ghana. I grew up there between Ghana and Togo in Africa before I left, barely at the age of 18. I have had challenges where I stayed. I lived in Germany for several years. I came to America for about 20 years now. We had challenges, but I didn't just say that, this is how America is, this is how it is here, or America is bad, or America is this thing. No, despite the challenges. 2006, my wife and I, we invested our money in a property, in a condominium here in Chicago. It was promising that the place is going to develop quickly in 2006. And then within 2 years, when the recession of 2008 came in, 2007, 2008, 2009 to 2010 came in, everybody here is aware of the countrywide kind of like how do you call it? This loan, this kind of a derogatory loan that they give to people. We were one of them. That was my first investment. That was my first time buying a house in my life with my wife. They gave us a prime loan without we knowing. And through that, by 2011, our house went into short sale. The neighborhood that we stay in, that the condominium, we were broken into before. Here in America, despite that there are rules of law, even 2 blocks away from the condominium where we stay, there's even a huge police station over there in the west side of Chicago. But there are challenges everywhere. There are challenges everywhere. But there is also rule of law. There are also process. But you cannot just come in and then post a video like that, like put it down the people of Ghana, put it down the nation of Ghana. Yes, we must speak up. But we must speak up in a logical way. We must speak up in the way that put respect on the nation of Ghana. Are things perfect? Check out my video. Things are not perfect. The same way in this country here, I'm doing this video from the United States. Things are not perfect. But it is called the greatest nation in the world. It is called the land of opportunity. It is called the land of liberty. If there's a true liberty here, will people be living and relocating back to Africa? Think about it. So my reaction to Leslie Jones, do filter the information that you put out there. Don't put it out just because of views. Don't put it out just because of views. Lastly, I want to give out this information. I want to share it with you. The notion that they are coming and bringing money into the country, boosting businesses, it is good. We thank God for that. But I want to be able to give out this information so that everybody should know. Ghana alone, like Ghanaian alone, outside Ghana, in America, in Europe, UK, Belgium, Germany, who are all over, in Hong Kong, Japan, all over the world, Indonesia, Ghanaian alone outside his country, they are also called diaspora. I am part of this. That's diaspora also. You know how much we send back to Ghana? You know how much we send back to Ghana every year? Billions of dollars. Because we want to build. We send money to build. We send money to our family to feed our family. We send money to boost our businesses. Like me, I have business in Ghana. Like me, I have business in Togo. So you claiming all the time that you are bringing money. Yes, we thank God for that, but you are not the only one. This is not only the community of African American, the born African American who are returning. Ghana has also its own diaspora. We Ghanaians who are born in Ghana have lived there, and we move and come to the diaspora, either through economic immigration, either through winning the lottery visa, either through parents bringing their children, to come over here and joining them and growing up here. We send massive amount of money. We invest a massive amount of money back home in Ghana. So this claim that you are the only one bringing money into the country, come on. Let us filter information. Let us do better research because we know better. So my reaction to Leslie Jones, tone down your frustration. I know that the things have not come or have not gone on your way. But the reaction, the way you react to the information changes everything. Thank you. That's all I have to say today. My store is out there for you. This is one of the hoodies that I have on. Check it out. If you like it, buy it to support the channel, to support me. 50% of my revenue goes in helping people back in Ghana, especially children, to help them in education, investing in the material, school material, academic material, and assets. Check it out. If you like it, buy one to support me. 50% of our revenue goes back into investing in their life. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, 97% of you who are watching me, you have not yet subscribed. Subscribe to my channel to support me. It's easy and it's free. Click on also on the clock of notification if you want to. Like this video. Like this video. That is the only way this video can go on recommendation to other people to watch it. AfrigaZone, it is Africa that wins. The Back to Africa movement is not without challenge, but we are coming back home. We are investing back home despite the frustration. Let me know of your opinion. Comment below. If this video has helped you, gotten some information, leave your comments. Polite comment, respectful comment. Let us network and let us make the return back successful. AfrigaZone for Africa to win. Ciao, your brother Raphael.